Border czar Tom Homan is used to dealing with these illegal-loving Democrats. Tom, ICE agents deal with a lot out there when they're in the field. It's dangerous, very dangerous work. And you heard that one bystander who filmed himself and then posted it on social media that he wanted a bullet in their heads. Your response to that and all the rhetoric that led up to that?
It is disgusting. And a lot of our congressional representatives who are vilifying ICE and the Border Patrol every day, they're driving this hate. And I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time before there's an incident where an ICE agent is going to have to take a life or an ICE agent is going to lose a life. I mean, here's the truth. Under President Trump, since he's been back, let me tell you what ICE and the Border Patrol has done. They gave us the most secure border in the history of this nation. Fentanyl trafficking is down over 50%, which means we're saving lives from overdose deaths. Sex trafficking, women and children, is down significantly. Migrant death, over 4,000 aliens died making the journey. They're not dying because they're not coming. Americans, 250,000 Americans died from fentanyl. Like, again, fentanyl is under half of what was coming across. President Trump saving lives. The men and women of ICE are saving lives every day. And if you look at the numbers don't lie. Majority of people ICE is arresting are criminal illegal aliens, public safety threats. And the non-criminals, most of them are scooped up in sanctuary cities. And you're right, the world's upside down when the guy that carries them badge and guns, the bad guy, and the ones who break the law are the victims. It's just terrible. It's upside down. It's just incredible.
Tom, I want to ask you about another horrific murder that got very little attention. Larisha Sherelle Thompson, a South Carolina mom of two, allegedly killed by 6 illegals. Watch.
Family found her shot dead at the wheel of her car on the side of the road. Deputies arrested 3 adults and 3 teens, ages 13 to 21, for Larisha's murder. The sheriff says none of the suspects are in the country legally. Detectives say the 6 suspects also broke into this convenience store 2 days before they're accused of killing Larisha at random.
Well, apparently, according to the Rock Hill Herald, Tom, police said that the suspected killers texted about the crime. One of the illegals bragged about taking that head, and they used terms like mission fail and this is just the beginning. Tom, we've gotten warnings about this before, that there will be a lot more of these types of murders, again, as Democrats make it more difficult and courts to deport people. I mean, we need millions of people deported. Not, we have 85,000, but we need millions gone.
Well, look, I worked for your network for 4 years, and I've said for 4 years when Biden opened the border up, we're going to see this. This is going to carry on for over a decade. He let a lot of criminals, unvetted criminals in the country. And for the congressmen and senators who are saying we're traumatizing aliens, we're terrorizing aliens, have you ever met with angel moms and dad who buried their children at the hands because an illegal alien killed their children? And why they wearing masks? They're wearing masks because they're trying to protect themselves and their families. Agents are getting doxxed every day. Their pictures and phone numbers being put on telephone poles. These leftists are following and filming when they go home from work at night. I had over 1,000 protesters at my lake house just a month ago. Okay, I'm the border czar. I expect it, fine. But the men and women of ICE who put their lives on the line for this country every day don't deserve that. When you and I are sleeping at 3 a.m. this morning, ICE agents are on surveillance trying to arrest a significant public safety threat or national security threat while they're all sleeping. ICE is trying to keep them safe. That's the truth, but the left don't want to say it because every day of success under the Trump administration proves that the Biden administration lied for 4 years, and we're ruining their plans, Laura. They've got millions of people coming in this country. They put them on 90-10 doc, which means their hearings are 5-7 years out. We're going to try to move these people. We're ruining their plans because your plan is put their hearings back 5-7 years, don't detain them, and by the time they actually get to court, we'll have a Democratic administration in. We're going to award an amnesty to millions of future Democratic voters. That's your plan, and they're mad because we're shutting their plan down.
And Tom, new news out of Boulder, Colorado. The family of that suspected felon, of course, on an overstayed visa, Mohammed Solomon, who tried to incinerate Jewish Americans and others protesting for the hostages, for their release. The family of Solomon has been detained by ICE and their visas revoked. They could be deported as soon as tonight. Seems like an obvious and correct move, but not everyone thinks so, Tom. Watch this.
If you have a cooperative family that's providing information about your attacker, you might want to really work with them and not threaten their cooperative stance by putting them in custody right away. You can always do that later if their immigration status is in doubt. It's possible that the family could actually provide information that you might need at trial. By putting them in custody, you definitely take the chance that they are no longer in a position to cooperate.
Tom, Andrew McCabe keeps lying.
Andrew McCabe is an embarrassment to the FBI. He's an embarrassment to the badge he carried. Bottom line is, did he take an oath to enforce laws? Because so didn't ICE. ICE, as you said earlier, Laura, ICE is enforcing the laws enacted by Congress, laws that they get obligated and funded to enforce. ICE isn't making this stuff up. They're enforcing the laws or holding their oath. This is what they're supposed to do. If you're in the country legally, you got a problem, and we're looking for you. We're going to prioritize a bad guy before we go to the other guy, but doesn't mean the other guy is off the table. We're enforcing immigration laws. That's what the American people voted for. That's why President Trump is in the White House, because that's what the American people wanted, and we're going to keep President Trump's promise to the American people. You can hate or like Trump all you want, but here's the fact. His success on the border, his success in immigration enforcement, his success on national security is unprecedented. I worked for 6 presidents. No one even comes close to the success of President Trump. I'm proud every day to wake up and work for this man, because we're making a difference. We're making this country safe again, one illegal alien at a time. And you can hate it all you want. We're going to do it. We're not going to stop us. We're going to continue doing exactly what we're doing. Take all the pictures you want. Scream all you want. It doesn't matter. We're going to do the job.
Yeah, well, they lionize the illegals and they villainize ICE. That's all you need to know about modern-day Democrats. Tom, thank you very much.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.